Hey guys, thank you for clicking play. It's Gamer James here from Game Affair TV. Welcome along to today's Football Manager 16 video. It's been going okay. Season 4 has started off pretty well. You will remember from the last video we had a huge doubleheader against Boca Juniors and River Plate, and we came away with 4 points. We followed that up with a convincing 3-0 win in the Copa Argentina against second division Platense, but we've then just kind of tailed off a little bit at home to Independiente, which in all fairness was not a easy game going into it. We had to come back from 2 goals down to draw 2-2. Deserved point. Just want to show you the goal that levelled it, because it was pretty special and could well be our goal of the season. You see it here now. It was with 8 minutes to go, pulled back to the edge of the box and thumped in. A bit poor goalkeeping, because it was straight down the middle, but what a hit from Leonardo Gil. Absolutely sensational goal, worthy of winning any match, let alone rescuing a draw. But then away at Guillermo Brown, who are a promoted club, we could only draw 0-0. If I go into that one, it was a poor game. We couldn't create any clear-cut chances. So it was one of those. No matter what I did, it just looked like it was going to finish 0-0 from early on, and that's how it played out. Today we have big transfer news and a big doubleheader against current champions Newell's Old Boys, and then Union Santa Fe, who in the first season finished second but haven't really been that close since. If we go into the past meetings against Newell's, you will see that we've won 1, drawn 1, lost 1, and scored and conceded 5 goals. So it's going to be a tight game. I think we can say it's away from home, so it's a little bit tricky. They, however, have not started well. They've only won 1 out of their first 6 matches. They're all the way down here in 26th. So I am hoping we can get the win. We have dropped down the table a little bit because of those 2 draws that we've had. A win could put us up to back up into the top 3 or 4, hopefully, depending on other results. So those are the 2 games we've got today. We'll just have a look at our past meetings against Union Santa Fe, and again we've played them 3 times as well, but we've yet to beat them. We got absolutely smashed 5-1 in the first season. Really bad performance, that one. Lost 2-1 in our most recent game, and then sandwiched in between there, a home game we drew 0-0. So both going to be very tricky games. Now, in terms of tactics, I have got it all set up. We are good to go. I've decided to stick with the wide formation. This is because they've had a bad start. I was toying with going with the diamond that I used against River, but I thought we need to go out there and we need to assert ourselves on the game and continue their bad start to the season. So we're going to go with this formation. It is easily changed back into the diamond or the counter-attacking if I need to. I did mention there was big transfer news, and indeed there is. We have sold Emiliano Ozuna. We've sold him to Vasco da Gama in Brazil. Look at that, he's already scored 2 in 2 for them. I kind of regret doing it. I'm not 100% sure if I regret selling him or not. We got a good deal for him. We got money up front that was more than he was worth, and then we got payments on top, and we've got the good old clause in his contract for sell on fee. If I can find him, there he is. 20% of the profit will go to us. He was 3.5 million. He was only valued at about 2.2, so it's decent. It's decent money for Argentina. He's valued at around about 5 already. So if he carries on with that scoring record that he's got, he should be okay. We get a few 100,000 after 50 league appearances, and we do get another 80 odd grand for the next per month for the next 12 months. So it was a decent sale. One reason was this young guy, Facundo Quintana. He's been knocking on the door of the squad for a while. He's as quick as Azuna. He's the same sort of player now. Funnily enough, he's not suited to a complete forward role, yet if you look at him when he's highlighted for it, he looks perfectly suited for it. So it says one of his best positions is advanced forward. It says he's best as a defensive forward, but I don't think he is. At the moment, I've got him as an advanced forward. I'm actually going to change that back to complete forward because I think he's got what it takes. I really do. He has played a few games for us last season. He did reasonably well. He got 6 goals in 16 games last season for us, and he's had a couple of good loan spells with Nueva Chicago. He got a dozen goals for them, and then he went to Portugal and scored a few for them. But I don't think he played as a striker for them. I think he played in midfield. So we're good to go. We've got a few players that'll struggle to see out the game, but yeah, we are good to go. And I think we've got enough to do with this champion. I mean, you look here, you've got Boca top, Independiente third, River fourth. It's already starting to look quite ominous there. So we cannot afford to lose ground in this match. In fact, in this double header full stop, we cannot afford to lose this. Going to go down passionately. I haven't done a passionate for a little while. Let's get the fans going. That's not really worked well, so I tell them they've got what it takes. We've gone with a standard mentality because it seems to have worked better for me at the minute rather than control, because we don't really retain possession. I'm not really of the opinion that you can keep a you can play with a control mentality if you can't retain the ball. So we've gone with standard and we'll see what happens. It's really strange to see Newell's struggling down there. It's bizarre, but that's a great ball in, and Jonathan Gomez, what a start! 3 minutes in, that's his first goal for the club. That's surprising because he has been there for a little while. What a lovely ball from Cassini. Terrible defending to leave him unmarked like that. That is not good defending, and a fantastic start. On the left wing, we've got this kid Alejandro Barbaro. Now this is really annoying me now. He's a really good player. So can we get a second here? Quintana heads it back in. Oh, and Buenanoche finishes it brilliantly. What a start. 2-0 inside 20 minutes. Are we going to get the result here? Lovely finish from Buenanoche. Knocked down by Quintana, so that's a great contribution from Quintana. Let's keep it going. So anyway, Alejandro Barbaro, he came to me and he wanted first team football, and since then he's played 19 of the last 20 matches either as a sub or started, and he's still not resolved his unhappiness. I'm starting to lose patience with him, and he won't be here for long if he doesn't get on board soon, that's for sure. Anyway, here's Facundo Quintana. It was a decent run, but it's tackled. Gomez has played it back through, and Quintana's in. Good save, good save. He was denied. We are doing really well here at the minute, but we could be counter-attack here. Alaza covers well, tidies up that lovely, well done. So we've had 4 shots, 4 on target. I don't think we've done that for a long time. Oh, and there we go, we've put one off target. 2 clear-cut chances and we've scored them both, which is always good. And Quintana's on the run. Gomez picks it up. In it goes, and Barbaro. Good save, good save. This is really good. Let's keep this tight till half time. Let's tell them to concentrate now. We do not want to let Newell's in before the break. Thankfully, I'm not far enough into the game where Lionel Messi has gone back yet. And look at that, would you believe it? Tell them to concentrate, and a couple of minutes later and they've gone and let Newell's back in. Well delivered free kick, and Maxi Rodriguez. I don't think it's that Maxi Rodriguez that used to play for Liverpool. I don't think it's him. I think he's retired now, to be fair. They're going to level it before the break. They're going to level it before half time. What are you doing, lads? get the tackle in. Oh, a wild shot in the end. That's an awful effort. Right, we've managed to keep them going, but played well, but there is room for improvement. Get out there. Make sure you see this one through. Come on, this would be a big, big win. It puts us up to second at the minute. There's a couple of games still to kick off. Atletico Rafaela down there in 6th, you can see. They've got to kick off. They've got to play. Who do they play? And Huracan as well could go up to 15 points. So it could come level with us. This would be a big, big result. Oh, and Maxi Rodriguez, and we've been undone again. That is absolutely appalling defending again. What are you playing at? Absolutely abysmal defending. Come on, let's get straight back at them. Cuevas, deep ball in, Barbaros header, and the crossing isn't working for us today. Scocco, their striker, he's scored in his last 3 games, or all 3 games against us apparently, according to the pre-match press conference. He hasn't scored yet, but he set up that equaliser, so we've got to keep an eye on him. Here he is now on the ball. Shoots, and Sain tips it wide. I've got a funny feeling this is going to go against us now. I am now wondering, can I get away? Could I go to the diamond? If I got the players to play the diamond, Gomez would have to come off and Barbaro would have to come off. Wouldn't be an issue because Quintana as a deep line forward could work, and I think could Lescano play as a shadow striker? He could. I'm wondering whether to go for that. Shall we give that a go and just try? Let's try it. Let's try it. Put him as a actually, if we put him as a complete forward with Quintana as a deep line forward, I think that might work. And then we would bring off Jonathan Gomez and bring on Freddy Garin to add a little bit of steel. The instructions on this one, it's a lot slower because we seem to be getting a little bit caught here. So we're going to do this. Let's see what that does. We've had 10 shots, 6 on target, 45% possession. So let's see what those changes do going forward. Let's see if that does get us back into the game or if it just totally blows up in my face. Only used this formation once before, and it was in that win at River. Oh, and Sain has kept us in it there. Of course, now if this doesn't work, I'm struggling because I can't make the substitutions to change that. Quintana is not playing well. I'm going to give Carlos Nunez a game. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We're going to leave him. We're going to bring him on. I think that's his first appearance of the season, Nunez. He's been injured long term and he's been playing for the reserves. Oh, we've done it! Freddy Garin, one of the substitutes. Oh, have we absolutely mugged them here. What a corner, what a delivery, and a brilliant header. Well, we did it against River. We scored in the last minute to win the game. Have we just done the same here? We have just, well, we've killed the game. We've totally stifled them. I am claiming tactical genius here. Without question, I am claiming tactical genius. I'm sorry, I really am, because we were going to get overrun there. We were going to lose that 3 or 4-2, and we have changed that with half an hour to go. Totally stifled them. I think they only had what one chance after that, and we've gone out and we have done fantastic. Great win, boys. Great win. Oh, that is wow. What? Yes, brilliant win. We are letting in far too many goals. I know it's only 6 in 7, but it's still too many. We are one of 2 unbeaten clubs left. Hurricane are the other. They play next, but I think they play one of these 2, Olimpo or Quilmes. They don't play Atletico Rafaela, that's for sure. Oh wow, that is fantastic. Right, as I say, our next game will be this one against Union Santa Fe. We have no players out. They've got quite a lot out there, quite a lot of players out for this game. But what we will do is we will reconvene back at our ground in La Plata, ready for the visit of Union Santa Fe. Alright guys, cheers. Right, welcome back guys. We are ready to go with Union. Again, not a great record against them. A 0-0 draw, a 5-1 and a 2-1 defeat in our 3 games with them so far. One change I've made here is Facundo Quintana is still playing, but he really didn't play well as a complete forward, so he's going as an advanced forward in this one, in the hope that will maybe bring him some luck in front of goal. We've got Rafael Barrios coming into the team. He's not played for us yet. He picked up an injury just after signing, so he's coming in at right back. I've changed my midfield to around Leonardo Gil. Hasn't played for a little while, so he needs a game. Freddy Garin, after his match-winning substitute appearance in the last game against Newell's, he gets a start. Diego Laxalt is coming in at left wing because I'm just losing patience with Barbaro now. Looking forward to becoming involved in the first team looking forward to becoming more involved. Right. He has played 19 games out of the last 20. I'm sorry, I can't involve him any more than that. Okay, so he's been a sub or he's been taken off, but he's played 19 of the last 20 games. What more can I do? I'm rapidly losing patience. He will not be around for long if he does not get his act together. I did do the quick pick and it's put Daniel Sapper on the bench. I don't really like having a substitute goalkeeper. I've yet to need one, so touch wood that will carry on. Could probably do with maybe a left back on the bench, because Lucas Alada, he was superb for us last season, absolutely superb for us last season, and he had a bad injury and he's been really poor this season since coming back, so we'll give him another game. But we've got Rojas on the bench, a young prospect. We've got Lescano that could play there. We've got Barbaro on the bench. I think we're good to go. I think we've got Cascini on the bench. Yeah, because Gil's probably going to yeah, we might bring Fernandez on for Nunez onto the bench. Right, let's go. You guys brought me luck. You ended our little poor run against in the lead up to this match, so let's and for the second game running that you've seen, we've scored in the last minute, so let's hope we can keep that going. We are going to tell them to get out there, and we are the favourites. Right, let's get out there, let's get this one. Let's get this one, boys. Alasa heads away. Laxalt could lead a counter here. Oh, if that ball had got through to Quintana, he would have got away because he's lightning quick. He is lightning quick. Pace and acceleration of both 16, I think. This is going to end with a shot for them, I think. Crossed in, headed away, well done. Hey, maybe not. Buenanoche brings it away. Quintana will get onto that one this time. Pull back for Buenanoche. Oh, it's a good save, but Gil is there. 3 minutes in again. We scored after 3 minutes in the last game. It was a lovely play by Quintana. It's a good save, to be fair. Buonanotte was unlucky, but Gill, the defensive midfielder, is the one following that shot in. I am very, very impressed with that. Brilliant counter-attack. Who needs possession of the football when you can just hit on the break like that? Balanta does well. Laxalt to Garin. Alaza plays it forward to Buonanotte. Laxalt and Quintana's away down the left. He's doing really well here. He's being tackled. Laxalt back to Garin. Quintana and Gomez. Whew, that was a good save again. Wow. This has been a very good start so far. Look at that, 30% possession. It was 28 a second ago. And yet we've had all the shots. That diamond formation that I've come up with, I quite like that, but it doesn't create a massive amount of chances, and we have just gifted them the equaliser. That is appalling. Absolutely appalling. Ball comes in and Balanta's clearance just hits one of their players and just bounces in for the striker to score. Oh, that's a great ball forward. Quintana. Oh, he's dragged out. That is a shocking effort, but he is right-footed. They almost gifted us a goal right back. It would have been nice for them to return the favour. Brochero. Diarche, oh, one of our old players, Lucas Diarche at left back. Gonzalez Perez, Buonanotte, Quintana. He's doing well here again, Quintana. And Laxalt. And played across, oh! Well, Castro is playing a game of his life here in the Union's goal. That's his third phenomenal save. I mean, even for our goal, he pulled off a stunning save. Alata, this is where he's usually pretty good at his delivery on set pieces, but that was not a good one. And Castro again denies Gomez. I think that's the third save from Gomez. But we're doing well. We're creating the chances. It's we just need to keep going. We just need to keep going. Keep going and we can still win. Keep going and we can still win. Isco. There's Laxalt now. Looking for Quintana and he's got himself into space. Oh, that's... Well, Gomez has put it in. So it doesn't matter, but I was going to say that was a foul on Quintana all day long. But we've gone 2-1 up. Goal at the start of each half. Quintana's away here. That's a hefty challenge, but Gomez follows it in and scores for the second game in a row. So concentrate now, boys. That's a great clearance from the keeper to Quintana. And he's going all the way. Oh, curled away from goal in the end. But still we keep coming. I think Buonanotte is probably going to have to come off here. I'm going to bring Barbaro on in that position. Freddy Garin can come off, and we'll bring on Cascini for now, and we'll leave one to be done in a few minutes. Let's see what they can do. Cascini's a really good young midfielder that's coming through. He'll be one of the next ones due to leave. Edar Alvarez Balanta as well is now attracting interest. I think it was Corinthians. Oh, what a save again, but Gonzalez Perez on hand to wrap it up, hopefully 3-1 up with 15 minutes to go. Hopefully you guys bring me luck. Bounces around. It's another wonderful save by Castro. Claws it back from the goal line. Another stunning save. Right, who needs to come off here? Jonathan Gomez is not looking good. I haven't got anyone that I can bring on, so he's going to have to stay on. I'm going to bring Lucas Alaza off. He's had a decent game. I'm going to give Rojas a bit of the game. Yeah, I'm wondering whether to go and just try and go down the left wing rather than down the right, and just maybe try and give Gomez a bit of a break. But let's see how we go. He takes this corner, it's cleared away. They've got everyone back in their in their penalty area on that corner. Barrios just goes straight back to Unsain. Possibly should have closed this out and gone to the diamond, but we'll see what happens. We're 2 goals up, so hopefully we can see this one out. As Cassini plays it to Laxalt, and there's Quintana. He deserves that. He deserves that goal. He really does deserve that goal. It's a lovely ball from Cassini. Laxalt across, and acrobatic left foot finish from Quintana. Really does deserve that goal. He's had a really good game, and we're looking for more here. Cassini brings that down brilliantly. Barbaro, and he's played it through, and Quintana's in again. Oh, and Castro again. He is getting added to my shortlist at the end of this game, that is for sure. Because if this is any type of consistent performance from him, then it is the player I want in my team. And it's 4-2. Carrillo's got his second. It's a lovely finish, really smart finish, that one. We do give up chances quite a lot, unfortunately. Gamba to Newell'S, chested down and smashed home. Brilliant finish, brilliant goal really from Union. But this is going to be our first win against them, and it feels good. Look at that, 21 shots, 13 on target with only 43% possession. Direct style of football can work. Laxalt to Gill, and Quintana's in, and he scored. Brilliant goal. Apologies, it seems to be doing its funny thing. It hasn't done this for a little while. That could be because I've got quite a few programs running, I guess. I've got the audio recording and the video recording. Of course, Steam's plugging away in the background as well. But what a ball that was. And he kind of miscontrols it a bit there, Quintana, but it takes the goalkeeper out of the game. And he has been sensational in this game. And brilliant win, 5-2. What a way to end your hoodoo against a team. That was phenomenal. That win has put your side top. Do you think you can make that a complete I'm not going to put too much pressure on them, because obviously we're top, but everyone else has got to play yet, pretty much. So, although we can't go lower than second, which is always nice. Boca can go above us, and that is it for this round of games. What I do want to do, as I said, I want to have a look at their goalkeeper, Matias Castro. Oh, he's 31. His contract's got a year and 9 months left to run. He hasn't. It must have been his best performance, because he's only got a 6.75. So no, he's kept. He hadn't conceded a goal. Look at that, 4 appearances, 3 clean sheets. That's the first game he's conceded. Wow, that is something. So he's played those 3 and that one. Wow. And then he comes up against us, and we put 5 away. And do you know what? He was still probably their best player. But that was a super win. I am so happy with that. We've got some games coming up, but we won't win them all. But do you know what? They're all reasonably winnable. Nueva Chicago 24th, Godoy Cruz at 27th, San Lorenzo at 10th. Beautifully named Defensor y Justicia are 11th. All Boys 16th, Belgrano 29th, Sarmiento at 8th, and Racing Club is the cup game. So that is the final few games, and as this stands, I would be disappointed. How many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the league. If we didn't win at least 5 of those, I think I'd be quite disappointed, especially with Quintana getting off the mark. I think he's going to be really really good for us, and he's going to be the next one that looks to bring us in some big money, I think. But guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world. Consider clicking that like button and subscribing to the channel so you never miss another one. Let your friends know, let them know it's here. You can follow me on Twitter at GamerFair, that's GAMERFAYRE, and you can follow gamerfair.wordpress.com for some written goodness about Football Manager and other games and other things in the gaming universe. Links to both will be in the show notes. But guys, once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for clicking play. It's been awesome, and please come back again soon, because we won 2 games. We're unbeaten this season when you have been watching me, so come back. Thank you very much. Goodbye.